Just to give you an example in terms of size, that's one of the old pits, that Resolute mine. That's a drill rig with some cars. That is a small portion. If I can show you this map, all of that just sits in a little corner there. The whole area is mineralized for about 6 kilometers long. All of that area that I showed you, for instance, that's the pit that I showed you just now, sits there. And we know it's mineralized over 6 kilometers long. We purchased the project in May 2010. At that time, it's only 400,000 ounces, but it came with a lot of drilling data. And once we processed the drilling data, last year in August, we come up with 2 million ounces. And this year in August, we come up with 2.6 million ounces. We've done the 2.6 million ounces based on drilling on the red dots. Now we're drilling all of that. We're probably about halfway through drilling all of that. And on the back of that, we'll come up with an additional JORC resource in first quarter next year. That's a dump leach operation. And that's why the mining license kept going. And that's why we inherited with a fully permitted mining license, because they were producing a small amount, but the mining license is in good standing. And that's one of the most valuable things in this area. You've got mining license, there's no native title issues, everything sorted. To the north, it's 6 kilometers, and then to the south, we've got all this ground as well. So we haven't tested those. So all this stuff that we're talking about, the 2.6 million ounces, it's really between there and the 6 kilometers long. But we actually have 12 kilometers of this area. We haven't tested those. Now, I'm not saying there will be gold there, but we need to test them. So there's potential. At depth, we've only tested to about 180 meters. Below that, we know there's some high-grade stuff. We don't know how they hang together. Now, there's potential that all go deeper than 180 meters. Could go down to 300. There might be an underground underneath it. We don't know. I'm not saying it's there yet. We don't know. But there's potential. On the width, again, we haven't tested fully the width of it. Mm-hmm. So there's still a lot of room for expansion. And this is one of the reasons why we're still drilling 70,000 meters. And then there's another 20,000 meters of exploration. While at the same time, we feel we've got enough base case to start putting that into feasibility state. So it's almost two twin track. One is try to build the mine. The other side is keep expanding this, because it's not limited yet. That's the main road between Perth and Kalgoorlie. That's the main road. That's the power line between Perth and Kalgoorlie. This is all the old roads for infrastructure. That's the old tailing dams and those sort of pits. So those pits are sitting there. We're geologists, and we need to start building the mine. So what we need is the next set of skill, which is the mine builder and the mine operator. Now we've got that in-house, but we feel that we need to have a Western Australian-based team. So we will put that in Western Australia. 2 people from GGG will step as a non-exec director, and 2 people from Auzex will also become non-exec directors. So we'll have a new management team, new MD and new chairman to run this. And if you're building a major project, possibly up to €500 million, you can't do it in 2 small companies. It's difficult to raise the equity, and for only 50% of a project, difficult to get bank debt when 2 sets of management, 2 sets of strategy. So that's why it's so important to consolidate this into one, so that you can go to talk to the bank, raise the equity as a unified management, a unified strategy.